Hi Tracy, how are you doing today?
Hi Anita, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So today we just thought we would jump on a little Zoom and um, talk about gut health. As you know, we have, or those of you who have been following us on the Skin Collaborative, we have been talking about all sorts of conditions that can affect our skin, pollution, the environment, acne, hormones, and today we're talking about gut health. We know that the gut plays a massive part with what's going on in our body and certainly our skin. And I think today, Tracy, you've got a little story about your gut health. Would you like to share?
Thank you. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, I have. Um, when I was 18 and I was training to be a beauty therapist, I had really bad acne and rosacea both run in my family. My granddad has both, so I think I inherited his skin. And I hadn't really suffered until I was 18. And when I was at college, it broke out. I went to my GP and asked for his help. Um, so he put me on antibiotics, and I was on antibiotics for a few years. The college lecturer, one of my college lecturers, she was really lovely, and she always used to use me as a model. And she had special machines that she used to bring in, which I now know were galvanic type machines. She used to bring those in and actually work on my skin and make it quite a lot better by doing treatments. But going back to my story with regard to the antibiotics, when I was 20, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. This was at a time where I was under quite a lot of stress. I was buying a home, I was looking to get married. And so I was under quite a lot of stress and not dealing with it very well, I must say. So that was part of my journey. I got this Crohn's disease. I ended up in a hospital in London where when I was 21, I was operated on and they removed quite a large part of my large bowel. And it was because it was inflamed. And obviously, now we realize that inflammation in our body, in our gut, and in our skin can cause these things. So I see that those two things are very closely linked. I didn't see that at the time, but now with the internet being much more available and books on these things being much more available, you can find out these these things. Whereas when we're talking 30 years ago when this type of information wasn't so available.
Yeah.
When I
And
had my operation, I remember asking the gastroenterologist, or before I had it, I remember asking him, was it stress related? Was Crohn's disease stress related? And he said to me, and if you bear in mind this is 30 years ago, he said to me, all gut issues are stress related. So that was quite, I felt that was quite innovative of that time. He also, I asked him if peppermint would help my gut because I found that when I had peppermint, it really did seem to help. And he said again, and that was quite innovative. He said, "Yeah, peppermint really helps with gut issues." So yeah, he was quite up and together in his line of work, I felt. And I remember when I left the London hospital, I had a lovely medical doctor, and he said to me, "Right, what I want you to do is go away and forget about it and live a stress-free life." So, as we know, that's not that easy.
what's one of those?
Yeah, exactly. So I remember finding a book, and I can't remember how I found it, but I come from a family of warriors. My nan was a warrior, my mum was a warrior, and I always remember my nan saying to me, "Oh, it's the way my hat's put on, I can't not worry." And I always thought, it's the way my hat's put on, I can't not worry. Well, I found this book called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And I remember reading that and taking it all on board and really starting to try to live a bit more of a peaceful, gentle life and be a bit kinder to myself.
And do you think that you've achieved that now? I mean, I know you, Tracy, so you can tell all
Yeah.
our viewers.
Well, it's taken me a few journeys, Anita. That was my first journey. I would say I've had 3 journeys, and each one's been a bit longer. But this last one has been, I've maintained it for several years, and I'm not going back now. I'm on the motorway in my lane now, so it's like I love anything wellness, as you know, meditation, mindfulness. Yeah, anything that's going to help me to help myself, I will do the best I can.
And I mean, I think that's a really, really good story. And as we said, gut health really plays a huge, huge part. And I think that we all suffer, don't we? I mean, I know us as therapists going back to work this week. I mean, I don't know if you can see here, a massive spot. I think that's where my mask has gone, and it rubs. And we've had these last 4 months off in lockdown, and the third lockdown, and we've gone back to work, and we are stressed. Going back and trying to fit all our lovely clients in, to help them and to make everyone feel good. So going back to your, I know that you've got a few journeys that you've done. Today we've just touched on your Crohn's and the fact that you've had a lot of antibiotics prescribed for you as well, that you feel that have led to that. So thank you for sharing your story today, Tracy, but I'm sure you'll see more of both of us, because we both have stories of gut health going right through into our perimenopause and menopausal state.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in today, and we will, any questions, please put that in the group, and we will do another live again, and you can ask more questions, and we're happy to share our stories. So thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you, Anita. Bye.
Bye.